Let's recap Iowa State, Kansas State. Outstanding 24-21 victory for Matt Campbell and the Iowa State Cyclones. Just first off, I want to talk about the defense. Sudden change defense for both teams. They both had 2 fumbles that they lost. Kansas State, that first drive, they muffed that punt. Well, guess what happened? Defense comes out right next series, and they get a stop. So that's something we talk about as coaches. You try to rep it, you try to simulate it, but when you get hit in the mouth and got to strap up, take the field again and make a stop, no complaining, go and get it done. And that's what these two teams did tremendously. One problem for Iowa State was getting sacks. They gave up 4 sacks to K-State. Last year, K-State was second in the Big 12 with 35 sacks. So we saw that again. Hats off to offensive coordinator for Iowa State, Taylor Moser, for making the adjustments and sticking to the run. Iowa State run, it was 140 to 110. So neither team really ran the ball. Both defenses were very stout and very stingy. But, in the second half, Iowa State had over 100 yards. First half, they only had 23. And last year, Iowa State had the better passing defense, and we saw Avery Johnson, similar to the game last year, absolutely, tear it up. This guy has a great arm, and offensive coordinator Matt Wells in this scheme really set him up nicely on some of these big explosive plays downfield, which kept them in the game. Certainly was surprising to see them not able to establish the run and have to depend on these explosive plays to have the rhythm to stay in the game. And again, going back to Iowa State sticking to the run, it did set up some critical pass plays like that 3rd and 1, and then, of course, the 4th down. So that was the play of the game. Head coach Matt Campbell, you got 2 minutes left. You could have kicked a 33, 34-yard field goal, which the kicker had previously made. He was 1 for 2 of field goals on the day. So, coach, what do? Head coach Matt Campbell is playing for the win. He did not want to give the ball back to Avery Johnson. Maybe you gotta. It's the middle of we're in the Midwest. Maybe he thought he was like Patrick Mahomes. You never want to give him the ball and be the last one. So absolute. And again, it's 4th and 3, and they chose to call a pass play. I freaking love that. So put your nuts out on the line and go win the ball game, and that's what they did. And how about the over not hitting by a matter of inches, okay? Because on that 4th and 3, guy catches it, turns up the field, and slips right before the goal line. But Big 12, watch out for K-State, Avery Johnson. These guys are going to be around. It's going to be a great year. Again, hats off to the Iowa State Cyclones, and bring on week 1 this weekend. We'll see you out there.